Okay, y'all, let's talk House of the Dragon. Nothing super drastic happened, right? But we got a little featurette and an extended trailer. So we'll just talk. Why not? Okay, y'all, so I want to get into some shots from the featurette and the extended trailer. Like I said, it's nothing crazy or super drastic, but I just want to talk about it. And also, I wanted to talk about what the showrunners had said about sexual assault, and I didn't even see it until recently. So, yeah, just breaking down some things, just running, running my mouth about House of the Dragon and getting myself worked up and excited. So, one of the extra scenes from the extended trailer is this shot here of young Rhaenyra just saying that to basically Targaryens are closer to gods than they are to men, right? So she's just basically saying what Targaryens have been believing for the longest, what people believe about Targaryen, what some people believe about Targaryens as well, is that they just like, if anything, they're more gods than man, right? Like, and it makes sense because you're talking about people who you're already far removed from the general populace of King's Landing or Westeros in general, like, as a royal, right? But then you're a royal and you're the only family who has control, at least that you know of, in this world right now. You're the only family who has control of dragons. Of course you looked up as gods. Like, you're ruling the land with these fucking fire breathing reptiles that nobody else can get close to. Like, of course, right? But also, not only is that line important for us to see how Targaryens are viewed by the people, but I think it's important for us to see how Targaryens view themselves. Right? Because if this is Rhaenyra and she's young and she already believes that Targaryens are walking around like gods, that shit is going to show in their behavior. If you walk around this planet, if you walk around this planet believing that you're a fucking god or that you're close to a god, that mentality is no doubt going to show up in how you treat people, how you treat the citizens, how you treat your family. It's going to be very interesting to watch. But like I said, I think it's very important that from young, Rhaenyra is already talking about Targaryens are gods, we're gods. It's going to be disastrous. This shit is going to be disastrous. This other clip here is Viserys, and I think he's telling Rhaenyra, like, which would make the most sense, obviously. Like, he's like, this seat is the most dangerous seat. It's the most dangerous one in the realms. So it just obviously is showing us that Rhaenyra is probably gonna be like, girl, I want to be queen from when she was young. And Viserys is just like, yes, I understand that's what you want to be, girl, but bitch, these hoes want my head. These hoes want my head. I'm like, I ain't got no dragon like that, bitch. Like, these bitches want my neck. They're going to be on yours too. So I think obviously he's just trying to tell her, like, yeah, as much fun as you think the Iron Throne is going to be, honey, I have sliced my fingers on that hoe. Okay, I have sliced my fingers on that bitch. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about when it came to the extended trailer. I'm gonna read real quick what they said about sexual assault now, because I think it's a conversation that I hope that they having with some type of sense, right? So this is coming from IndieWire. Co-showrunner and director Sapochnik told The Hollywood Reporter the production, quote unquote, pulls back on the amount of consensual sex in the series. However, sexual assault is still very much present in the script. According to Sapochnik, the approach is done carefully and thoughtfully when bringing the stories of sexual violence to the screen. So Sapochnik says this: we don't shy away from it. If anything, we're going to shine a light on that aspect. You can't ignore the violence that was perpetuated on women by men in that time. It shouldn't be downplayed and it shouldn't be glorified. So I don't know. Now, the only thing that eases my soul is Sapochnik saying that the approach is done carefully and thoughtfully. Now, I don't know what that means, but I'm hoping it's actually done carefully and thoughtfully, because I feel like a lot of people are convinced, some showrunners are convinced that we need to see every moment of a sexual assault or a sexual violence. We need to see every moment of it on our screens in order for us to know how deeply it affected the character. And it's like, we don't need to see all that shit. We don't need to see all that shit. We don't need to see all that shit. You can use other ways for us to you can use other methods to get the audience to know that sexual violence has happened against a character instead of just showing every gruesome fucking detail. And I understand it's Game of Thrones. I understand it's HBO. I understand, you know, they do what they do. Like, I understand that. But it's like them saying, oh, well, we passed on the consensual sex to show y'all sexual violence because it's a real issue. It's like, yeah, we know it's a real issue, but I really hope y'all handling it well, because like, it just, some of these motherfuckers get off on that shit. Like, that's the only explanation as to why y'all want that shit in there for so much. Like, I don't understand. First of all, what's the problem with consensual sex? That we ain't got no issue with that. We ain't got no issue with that, other than y'all need to show more frontal male nudity just like you showed the woman. But that's it. Like, I don't understand. But I don't know. I hope, like they said, I hope they truly do handle it with care, because I think, especially, I don't know, we've been having conversations like in general, like I feel like people have been having these kinds of conversations, like what is necessary versus what is unnecessary. And that's really rich coming from somebody who watching The Boys and watching people explode and stuff. But I think certain things are just not necessary for the story. But if it is necessary for the story, just be tasteful with the shit, please. Please, because half the shit I feel like is just so unnecessary, right? I want to know what y'all think about this. So moving on to the little featurette that was shown, it's just some behind the scenes stuff, nothing wild. But this picture of the Targaryens here, first of all, they dress in all black. It doesn't look like they having fun. I don't know what the fuck going on over there. It don't look like they having fun at all, honey. Every time I see this fucking map table, I get my life. I'm sorry. I really love it. Seeing Laena Velaryon on her fucking dragon, like, and then they showed us some like previs stuff. That's what you call it, I think, of the dragons as well. So I can't wait to see that. Y'all already know that, but yeah, Laena. I'm happy that they're highlighting Laena so much in this new shit, because first of all, she look good. That hair looks good too. What's up? She looks good. Not sure if y'all know this, but she wrote Vhagar. She wrote Vhagar big as fuck, honey. I think Vhagar at that time is the biggest dragon there. I think. But yeah. And then we get this shot here of Caraxes, and the shit happened so quick I had to pause it because I was like, wait, who is on here? And so it is Prince Daemon and Mysaria. We talked about Mysaria before, right? But yeah, it's Daemon and Mysaria, and it's gonna be so cool to see him riding this damn dragon, y'all. It's gonna be so cool. But yeah. So as big as Caraxes is, and you can see here that they got saddles and stuff, so I thought that was a great touch, and it's cool. I'm even cool with the fact that Daenerys didn't have any, because it's like she was so far moved from old Valyria and her family in general that it's just like she really in the beginning she didn't really know she was doing the dragons, right? She really didn't. But yeah, I really like this armor. I love how crazy Caraxes, he just looks so scary, man. Caraxes looks so goddamn good. But they said, according to like the lore, Vhagar is twice as big as Vhagar is twice the size of Caraxes. So if Caraxes is this crazy and big, I can't wait to see Vhagar in all of its like full glory. Which in the end, Aemon is going to be on that. You already know. So now, can y'all tell me which dragon this is? Because at this point, I done called so many dragons Cyrax. I done thought that so many dragons were Rhaenyra's dragons that it's just like, I don't want to make a mistake again. But first of all, I don't see anybody on the back of this dragon. This is what makes me think it's Cyrax, because you got Rhaenyra standing with Viserys, and Viserys ain't got no fucking dragon. Well, I guess, is that Daemon behind him? Yeah, I think this might be Rhaenyra's, and that's a funeral, that's a pyre or something, right? That's something. But yeah, I don't know. Either way, that's all I wanted to show y'all, these fucking cool ass pictures. behind the scenes stuff. Laena Valerian, she looks so good, bitch. I can't wait to see her. Yeah, that's it. Can't wait. Gonna snatch my wig off. You're gonna snatch my fucking white ass Targaryen wig clean off my scalp. I'm ready for it. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will check you all out later.